Estonia against Italy. The Italians, of course, started off their campaign in the most undistinguished way with a 1-1 draw against Slovenia. Costa Cutter getting the goal in the 16th minute. The Italian team, of course, very much changed from that which we recognized so easily from the World Cup in the United States of America. Into the side comes Rambaudi from Lazio, playing up front, of course, along with Signori. And if you add to that, of course, the players like Favalli, and you can see there's a great insertion of talent from Lazio. Estonia were beaten by Croatia in their first game by 2-0, so they desperately need something to keep them in touch with this competition, or else they're going to be in for a very barren spell indeed. The Italians struggled in the World Cup qualifying sections. They just got there and then, of course, reached the final. There was a certain irony in that. And here they are up against a nation with, I suppose, nothing much to lose. And the Italians sometimes find it very difficult to get round an obstacle like that. That's the Italian side. Palamandini fit to play. Casaraghi back in the side again. Gianfranco Zola tragically sent off, as far as I'm concerned, in the World Cup itself. Back in to see if he can reassert himself. And the missing players there, no Baresi, no Roberto Baggio, and Lombardo, who was to make a return into Italian national football, sadly for him, because he's very much a favourite, not just of Sampdorian crowds, but crowds around Europe. Sadly, he sustained an injury. He couldn't play in this game, so they're without him as well. The Estonians in white and defending their own territory with a great deal of patriotic fervour. Very much a nationalistic nation, whipped in there, and goalkeeper Pum taking that very well. The man from Portsmouth walked that one out. Little bunch of Italian supporters. Attack at the far side by Crystal. Well, they may not have the finesse and the magic and the subtlety of the Italians, but they have it with conviction. And that was a nice little attack there. Just a warning, if you like. Almost a shot across the bows of the Italian ship, which I think had been getting a little bit wayward there. Still no scoring in the game, and it would be one for the book if they could put something away right now. Whistle goes, free kick, bit of a pushing, a little bit over-enthusiastic. No lack of inhibition about this Estonian side. You might have felt they would have been overawed by names like that, Gianluca Pagliuca, but not a bit of it. The Italians, I think, getting slightly frustrated at the moment. Well, loud whistle there, free kick coming in hard into the tackle. A little man you saw attacking away on the other side of the field just a few moments ago, Cristal. That is great player, Signori from Lazio. I could never fathom why he spent so much time on the bench in the United States, but there he is. Through it goes, and a beautiful save there by Pum. One of these instinctive, reflexive saves, and all goalkeepers have got to bring that direct towards the goalkeeper off the underside of the bar. And maybe they deserve a little bit of luck. Certainly they had it there. Zola. Rather feckless effort there by Zola. He had players spreading away out to the left. But through by Costa Curta, now back. Maldini. Trying to lay it off away across to the far side. Dino Baggio puts it in. Signori seemed to be holding back a little there. Well, if nothing else, Estonia are making the Italians work for the points. Although, to be perfectly honest with you, Arrigo Sacchi had so many faults and scares and alarms and excursions in the World Cup qualifying section. I'm sure he certainly didn't feel this was going to be a walkover. Once more the tempting ball, and Mbaudi tries to pick it up. Nice neat little turn, and that was too obvious a ball into the penalty area. Fighting hard for it there, number 10, Krom, doing a lot of very good work in midfield. Maldini getting a little width to the play. Panucci, Zola, and back go the white shirts, getting as many players behind the ball as they can, and the referee rightly, Mr. Muller from Switzerland, saying free kick very cutely taken, as Maldini tried to catch him off guard and almost succeeded. Rather stern look in the face of the referee, Mr. Muller. Now what can he do from this? There moves, there's Zola with it. Again, a brilliant touch by the goalkeeper, Pum, and it's gone in. What a disappointment for the Estonians. Don't think there's any doubt about it that Panucci got the final touch, but it was the most untidy goal. A brilliant save to start off with. Great free kick taken by Zola, stretching Pum to the limit. And oh dear, if they're watching a video of this again after it, look at Pum. He just got a little push out there, almost stopped and came off his knee and into the back of the net. Panucci gets the credit. Better touch by Signori, who's had rather quietish game. Driving forward this time. And I doubt very much if the Italian public are all that excited by some of the fixtures the Italians have to fulfill in this qualifying group. Slovenia, Croatia, Estonia. Not blood-cuddling stuff. I want to have them piling through the turnstiles in Italy. But nevertheless, they've got to get the results. Baggio was trying to come up on that on the far side, and that's knocked away in the general direction there of Ivani. Picked up by Maldini. Good save by Pum again, having an excellent night. Far from disgraced, and the Estonians, I think, must feel a little bit of satisfaction out of keeping this scoreline fairly respectable. Down there to Alonen. Didn't quite get hold of it cleanly. They promised in one or two useful moves, but they have no finish whatsoever. Little bit of push on Casaraghi there, I would have thought. Indeed. Taken by Ivani. Marvelous player, Maldini. Bavali building it up slowly. Now the breakaway. Touched on there by Krom. Klavan. No, much too predictable. There's a man we saw in the penalty area so much in the first half, Panucci. Well, he has got mobility, maybe just temporarily disabled. Casaraghi lying very deep now. Touch forward by Vanni. Costa Cutter. Now this is where the Italians have really got to take them on. Beautiful little piece of play by Signori, but look at the final ball. Well, only one goal in it, despite all the midfield superiority by the Italians. Haven't really converted all that much near the penalty area. Now that's more like Signori. Looks for a little 1-2 coming in there, and I think an appeal for a penalty kick. And the referee, Mr. Muller, turning around and away from that. Watch it again. Well, I do think there was contact right on the edge of the penalty area, just inside the box. But I think Signori tended to throw himself. Here he goes again. Nicely played down by Favalli. Well, there you are, a good example of the way the Estonians have been fighting very hard in midfield. That'll be a free kick. Well, just put one in here, and there could be a real test of the character of the Italian side again. Not the first minor nation to have caused an upset against this wonderful footballing country, but disappointing free kick that. Up they come again, they've got the numbers forward, and there's the shot. Cristal. I doubt very much if this will change the pattern of the play greatly. That'll be a free kick. Well, I think the coaches around Europe have absolutely convinced themselves that there is no nation to be taken for granted in European football any longer. And Estonia are underlining that tonight. This will be taken by Ivani. Again, a disappointing end. Baggio looking half-hearted as he went for that. Signori putting a lot of hard work, and he has been getting some abuse, and the whistle goes this time. The goalkeeper turning out to be one of the best goalkeeping displays we've seen for some time in this match. There's Zola with it again. Well, Gianfranco Zola has been so long in. No half measures there for Kalasti. And there's a header, that does it. Casaraghi eventually getting that final touch as it came forward. Well, they're holding their head in their hands there, the Estonians, because they always felt, even towards the end of this game, they had a little chance of an upset. But the outside of the foot pass there behind the defense, making them turn awkwardly. And Casaraghi coming in to finish it off. The Lazio striker right in the spot. Another free kick. Well, the Estonians driving forward as much as they can. I think for the record books they would like to put one in here against this very notable defense. A lot of curve in that ball. Easily taken down though by Baggio. Casaraghi looking for support. Just to the wrong side of Signori. Free kick. Signori done a lot of work just outside the penalty area like that, but he's lacked the subtle understanding of the players coming up from just behind him. And again, that was an example of it.